Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through Edexcel Mathematics GCSE 9-1 Level 1 Level 2 November 2019 1MA1 3F. This is paper 3. Calculator is allowed in this paper. Let us move to question number 1. Question number 1 says write down two factors of 12. If we write all the factors of 12, basically 2 are required, so instead of 2 we will just check all the factors. So 1 is the factor, then 2, it's divisible by 3 also, 4, 6 and 12. So out of these 6 factors we'll have to just mention 2, so I will mention 2 and 6, or you can mention any of these factors. Question number 2, it says find 1 by 3 of 30. So 1 over 3 of 30, of mean multiplication in mathematics, so we'll be cancelling this, so this will be equal to 10 and our answer will be over here as 10. Question number 3, write 0.7 as a fraction. So to write 0.7 in a fraction, we will right under the decimal we write 1, and for each digit on the right of the decimal we write 0, and this decimal will be gone, so it will be 7 over 10, and this will be the fraction which we can provide as answer. Question number 4, here is a list of numbers 7, 8, 15, 16, 18 and 22. Write on the number from the list that is a multiple of 6. So multiple of 6 will be 18. 18 threes are 6 threes are 18, so we can provide answer as 18. Now question number 5. Question number 5 says change 4 kilometers into meters. So 4 kilometers we have to convert into meters, so it will be 4 multiplied by, there are 1000 meters in kilometers, so we'll multiply by 1000 and we will get 4000 meters. This will be our answer which we can provide over here. The next question number 5, here is a grid of squares. Write down the ratio of the number of shaded squares to the number of unshaded squares. Shaded squares are how many? 1, 2 and 3 out of total 8. So and unshaded are 5. So 3 ratio 5. So answer will be 3 ratio 5. And next question number 7. Find value of w when u is equal to 8, and provided equation is this one. So we'll replace the value. W will be equal to 4 into u value is 8, so we'll replace that value, and this will be 8. 4 8s are 32. 32 plus 3 will be equal to 35, and 35 we will provide as answer. Question number 8. Here are first 5 terms of the sequence. So these are first 5 terms of the sequence 1, 3, 6, 10 and 15. And what we can do, we can check the difference. We have to write down the next 2 terms of the sequence. So next 2 terms are required. Next term is required. If we check the difference between 1 and 3 is plus 2, we are adding plus 2 in 1 and getting 3. So 3 plus 3 will be 6, and 6 plus 4 will be 10. Similarly 10 plus 5 will be 15, and now we have to add 6 to get the next number, which is 21, and we have to add 7. We are adding 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 will be 28. So next numbers which are required are 21 and 28. These are the numbers of the sequence. Now question number 9. Question number 9 says Mrs. Brown asked each child in her class which pet they liked best. Here are her results. So complete A part is complete the frequency table for this information. So tally, we have to provide tally for this. So first one is dog. So dog 1, we can write dog, then one more, we got dog 3, and fourth one, and there is one more 5. So fifth one we will be writing like this. Then there is this one, then 2, and this one 3. So frequency is 5 plus 3 will be 8, so we can write frequency as 8. Rabbit is 1, and we can provide over here 1, then 2 over here, and there is one more rabbit over here, and tally will be 3. Frequency will be 3. Now next is cat, and cat we can take 1 and 2, then 3. Tally we are completing 4, and this cat will be this one, and these are 5, so we can write here 5. And next is hamster. So hamster we can take over here 1, and one more over here 2. So everything is done, so we can provide over here 2. So these are the frequencies. This was 2-mark question which we are done. On the grid below, draw a bar chart for this information. So dog will be basically, we will be writing for dog. We can take like for example this one for dog, and this side we can take as 1 and 2 and 3, then 4. So horizontal and vertical scales, horizontal side will be taking the category or the type, and 7 8 up to we can take 8, even 9 and 10 also we can take if required. So frequency for dog is 8, so we can shade up to 8, and the bar up to 8 will be, this will be the bar for the 8 one, and we can, this will be the bar for the dog. And next is what? Next is rabbit. Rabbit we can take over here, and rabbit is frequency for the rabbit is 3, so we will take up for rabbit will be 3 over here, and this one will be for rabbit. And next is cat is 5, so cat we can take over here, and bar height will be 5, so 5 will be up to this one, and we can shade this bar for the cat. And next one is hamster, so it is 2. Hamster is only 2 units, so this will be for hamster. So all 4 frequency which was required we have plotted. And then B part, write down the most popular pet. Most popular pet will be with the highest frequency, which is 8 for dog, so we can write here dog will be the most popular. Question number 10. On the diagram above, draw a diameter of the circle. So diameter we know is the line which is passing through the center, and we can draw any line passing through the center and joining the 2 points of the circumference. So this one is the diameter. and this is basically biggest chord also of the circle. So B part, on the diagram below, draw a segment of the circle, shade the segment. So segment of the circle, we can draw segment of the circle like this is the segment, any portion, and we have to shade it also. So we can shade the segment like this one. So this is the segment. So basically diameter is also splitting into two segments. So this is the segment which we have done, and this was also one more question. Now question number 11. uh, Dylan buys 13 bicycle lights for 7.50 each. He pays with 5 pound 20 notes. How much change should Dylan get? So 13 lights to total cost of lights. So total price of lights will be equal to 7.50 pounds, and this will be multiplied by 13. So this will be equal to, and we can take it as 7.50 multiplied by 13 is equal to 97.5 pounds. 97.5 pounds, and he has provided 520 notes. So 100 minus 97.5. So 100 minus answer will be equal to 2.5. So this is equal to 2.5. So 2.5 pound will answer for this one. The normal price of the bicycle is 120 pounds. In a sale, there is 1 by 5 of the normal price of the bicycle. Work out the price of the bicycle in sale. So sale price basically we have to calculate, and 1 by 5 is the discount. So 4 by 5 will be the remaining portion which will be charged. 4 by 5 of 120 we will check, and this will be equal to 4 over 5 of 120 is equal to 96. So 96 pounds will be charged. 96 pounds will be the answer for this one. Then cornflakes are sold in two sizes of box, size of the box and the weight of the cornflakes. So this is small and large. This is 450 and this is 750. Rye buys 3 small boxes of cornflakes and some large boxes of cornflakes. In total, she buys 5,850 gram of cornflakes. Work out the number of large boxes of cornflakes buying. So weight of the small boxes, we know the number of small boxes is 3. So weight for the of 3, weight of 3 small boxes will be equal to 450 grams and multiply by 3, and this will be equal to 450 multiplied by 3 is equal to 1350 grams. And out of this one 5850 grams minus 1350 grams, so this will be the remaining weight for the large um, boxes. So this will be equal to how much? This will be 5850 minus answer is equal to 4500 grams, and each box, each large box is 750. So 4,500 divided by 750 grams, and this will be large boxes. Number of large boxes will be equal to 4,500 divided by 750 is equal to 6. So 6, she bought 6 boxes, so our answer will be 6. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 13. Question 13 says the stem and leaf diagram below gives information about the ages of the people in a social club, and key is provided. 42 represents 4/2 represents 42 years, and what we have to do, we have to find the range. We will check for the maximum range. We know range is equal to maximum minus minimum. So range is equal to maximum value minus minimum value. So we will check for the maximum value. Maximum value will be 74. So 74 minus the minimum value will be 31. So 31 will be equal to 74 minus 31 is equal to 43. So 43 years will be our final answer for this question. Now question number 14. Here is a rectangle, and they're saying this side is 3, this side is 7. Kobe has to find the perimeter of the rectangle. He writes perimeter is equal to 7 into 3. What mistake has Kobe made? 7 into 3 will be basically area. 7 into 3 is equal to area. Area is equal to 7 into 3, not the perimeter. So we will write area is 7 into 3 and not the perimeter. And we can even provide perimeter is equal to what? Perimeter is equal to 2 into 3 plus 7. One side plus second side and multiply by 2, and this will be perimeter. Even we can calculate, which is not required basically. Just if we are providing this one is okay. So it comes like 20, but no need to provide. Here is the triangle, and these measurements of all three sides are provided in form of variable. Iram solves a problem about this triangle to find the value of x. Her answer is x is equal to minus 2. Explain. So minus 2 is not possible. Length cannot be minus 2. See, this side is length. X is this side, which is length of the base. So it cannot be negative. So our answer will be over here. X cannot be a negative number. Next, question number 15. We can go through 15. There are 800 students at the school. Each student has either a school dinner or a packed lunch. So 31% of students have packed lunches, and 55% of the students are boys. 60% of the boys have school dinners. And how many, question is how many girls have packed lunches, and you must show all your working. So first of all, what we can do, we can find 31% of 800 students. Those are having packed lunches. So we will write 31% of 800, and this will be equal to 31% of 800 is equal to 248. So 248 will be people who are having lunches. Then 55% of the students are boys. So 55% of the students are boys. So these will be the boys. And boys we can take as 55% and we can write here 55% and we'll get 440. So 440 are the boys and we can write here basically boys, and these are having packed lunch. So packed lunch, these are boys. And next information we can take is 60% of the boys have school dinner. So we can write school dinner, and this will be how much? This will be 60%. So 60% of 800 we will calculate, and here we can change to 60% of 800 will be equal to 60% of not 800, 60% of the boys will be 60% of the boys, and boys we know are 440. So instead of 800 we have to take 440. So 440 will be this one and it will be 264. So 264 will be boys who are taking this one lunch, basically school dinner. Now we can check for boys um, with this packed lunch. Boys with packed lunch. So what we can do, we can form a small table also, and we can show in form of table. Like if I draw a small table like this one, so this will be the different categories. We can make a small table like this, and this small table will look like this one, and on the top we can provide the headings, and this will be like packed lunch, and this is school dinner, and this is the total we can add up here. And first we can take boys, and this will be like on this side we can take as boys, and then girls, and the third column we can take, this is basically the two-way table, and we can take on this side also total. And if we complete the table by this one, so this is roughly drawn two-way table. So we got basically we got this information. School dinner for boys is 264, so we can write here 264. This is school dinner for boys, and boys is total boys are how many? This is the information which we have. So total is 440, and from here we can calculate this one. Packed lunch will be after subtraction of 440 minus 264 will give us 176, and this will be packed lunch for boys. And similarly we can utilize the information for this one. Packed lunch total is 248, so packed lunch this category and total is 248. So we can check for packed lunch for girls, and that will be 248 minus 176. 176 will be equal to 72. So this information we got is 72. And further we can check for 440 are the boys, so total number of girls we can check. Girls will be how many? Girls will be equal to 800 minus 440, and this will be equal to 800 minus 440 will be equal to 360. So 360 are the total number of girls, and out of 360, 72 are having packed lunch, so 360 is already there, minus 72, so school lunch is for 288 girls. 288 girls are taking school dinner. Now we can add this, so this will be 264 plus 288. 288 plus 264 will be equal to 552 over here, and we can basically add up on the both sides. 552 plus 248 plus 248 will be 800, and if we check 440 plus 360, this will also add up to 800. So this is basically the information which we can provide in the form of table also, or we can provide in form of others like statements also. Now question number 16. In a bag there are only red counters, blue counters, green counters and yellow counters. So these are 1, 2, 3 and 4 categories. A counter is taken at random from the bag. The table shows the probabilities of getting a red counter or a yellow counter. So these are the probabilities, these are the colors. The number of blue counters ratio the number of green counters is 3:4. Complete the table. So first of all, we have to check what is the probability for these two categories. And that one we will be checking. We know that 1 minus this and this. We will be subtracting 0.4 plus 0.25 will give us the remaining probability for these two categories. That one we will be checking. So 1 minus in brackets 0.4 plus 0.25, and this will be equal to 0.35. This is the probability for these two categories, but we need to split this in this ratio, and to split in these two ratios, blue is 3 out of 7, because sum of ratios is 3 plus 4, which is equal to 7. So this will be 3 by 7, whereas the other one, which is green will be 4 out of 7, and 3 by 7 of this 0.35 we will calculate, and 4 by 7 of 0.35 we will calculate, and which will give us the probabilities. So 3 over 7 of 0.35 will be equal to 0.15. So 0.15 will be for the blue, 0.15, and similarly we can calculate for this one. We will be changing 4 over here, and we will get the answer 1 over 5, which we can write as 0.2. So 0.2 will be over here, and 0.2 will be over here as well. So these will be the required probabilities which we have done, and this was 4-mark question. Now this one, question number 17a, complete the table of values for this equation. And what we can do, we can type this equation directly on calculator. So 4 alpha, this one will be x, so 4x minus 6, and now we'll be calculating for minus 1, so we will press calculation. So calculate for minus 1, and this is equal to minus 10, so this will be minus 10 over here, and then calculate for 0. So calculate for 0 will be providing us minus 6. This is the easiest way. By the use of calculator you can solve this type of question. So we will double check for this given value also, and we will calculate for 1, calculate for x is equal to 1, and this will give us -2. So it means our processing is correct. So we can go for calculation for 2. So calculate for 2 will be equal to 2, and calculate for 3, and this gives us 6, and the table of values is complete, which is 2 mark question, which we are done. Now they're saying on the grid, draw the graph of this one for values of x from -1 to 4. Basically we have to draw these values. For -1 it will be -10. So -1 -10 point will be -1, and -10 will be this one, and next is 0 and -6. 0 -6 will be this one, and next is 1 and -2. 1 and -2, I think so. Yes, 1 and -2. So 1 and -2 will be this one, and 2 and 2. So 2 and 2 will be this, and 3 and 6. So 3 and 6 will be this one. 4 and 10. So 4 and 10 will be this point which we marked. Now we have to draw the line, and to draw the line we will be drawing a straight line joining the points, and we can draw this line passing through the points, and this is the line which we have drawn. This was 2 mark question which we've done. Question number 18. Question number 18, diagram is provided P on the grid, and they're saying our target is reflect shape P in the line y is equal to 3. So y is equal to 3, line of reflection we will draw first, and line of reflection y is equal to 3 is this one. Even we can write y is equal to 3 over here, and then we have to reflect the shape. So these will be the points. So from the line of reflection, this point is 1 unit away. So on the opposite side we will take this point, and this point is also 1 unit away. So we'll take opposite side, and these arrows which I've drawn for your explanation I'm removing. So we got these 2 points, and the third point is 1 2 3 units from this one. So from here 1 2 and 3 units, and this will be the point. So we will get the reflected triangle by joining these 3 points. This will be this reflected triangle, and we can even shade this one. So it's not required, I'm shading for your understanding. This one, this is done. This was a 2 mark question. Now question number 19, it's algebraic equation. We have to solve this, and to solve this one I'll shift 4 first to other side. So 4x minus 6 will be equal to 44 over 4, which we can cancel as 11. So this will be equal to 11. So x minus 6 is equal to 11. This implies x will be equal to 11 plus 6. We have shifted this 6 to the other side, and what we will do now, this will be equal to 17. So x value we got is 17, which we can provide over here. This was 2 mark question. Question number 20 is Venn diagram question. Universal set is provided. This is universal set, then A is multiples of 3, B is even numbers, and we have to complete the diagram for this information. So what we will do, we will have to write A. So we can take this as A and this one as B, and this portion will be A intersection B. And first of all, multiples of 3. Multiples of 3 are in A. This one, multiples of 3. So multiples of 3 will be 3, 6, 3, 6, 9, and 12. So these will be the multiples of 3. And remaining is what? remaining is B will be even numbers, so we can write even numbers over here, which are 2 4 6 8 10 12 14. 14 is not there, so up to 12. So remaining will be what? Remaining will be 1 is here, 2 is already written, 3 is already written, 4 is already written, 5 is remaining, so 5, 6 is already in A, 7 we can write over here, then 8 is in B, 9 is in A, 10 is in B, 11 we can write over here, 12 is in B, and 13 we can write over here. So after writing this one, we will have to check what are the numbers which are in both A and B. For example, 6 is in both A and B, so shift 6 over here. And what else is 12 is also both in A and B, so this 12 we will shift in the common region and we will erase from here. So I have written basically for your explanation. Hopefully you understood this. Now this will be our final answer without overlapping of numbers, and this is what's required. It's 4 mark question. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 21. 21 says Franso buys a house for this much amount and sells the house for this one. Calculate the percentage profit. So to calculate profit, what we will do, we will subtract the selling price minus the buying price, and buying price is this one. So selling minus buying, selling minus buying. So this will be equal to what? This will be 158,220 minus 146,500, and this will be equal to 11720, and this will be in terms of pounds basically. Now this much profit is earned against how much investment? Invested amount was this much, so we will write percentage profit will be equal to 1172. This was the profit against the invested amount, which is this one, and multiply by 100 for percentage, and we can simplify this. Okay, so 11720 over 146,500, and this will be multiplied by 100 for percentage, and it's 8% basically. So 8% will be our answer for this part, and this was basically very easy, straightforward 3 mark question which we have done. Now question number 22, algebraic expression. We have to just expand, we have to multiply. So first of all, x multiplied by x will be resulting to x squared, then x multiplied by minus 9 will be resulting to minus 9x. Similarly, 5 multiplied by x will be resulting to plus 5x, and 5 multiplied by minus 9 will be resulting to minus 45. And this one adding like terms, so x square minus 9 plus 5 will be 4x, so minus 4x, and minus 45. This will be the expression which we can provide as answer. 2 mark question, just you have to multiply the two expressions, two terms basically. Now this is factorized fully. We have to take maximum common. To take maximum common, we can take 3 common from both terms, and we can take x also common. So this will be 3x plus this will be 2, and this will be our final answer. And this is also 2 mark question, only one step question. It's very easy. Now question number 23 is calculator use. Use your calculator, work out this one, write all the figures on your calculator display. So we will be using calculator for this one, and directly we can write fraction first. So 29 squared, and minus 4.6 over, and this will be root of 35 minus 1.9 and cubed, and this will be equal to 157 point, this will be 668255, 668255. These are the calculator numbers which we can provide over here as our final answer. Hopefully you understand this. Now write your answer to part A correct to 4 significant figures. So up, this is the number. If I rewrite the number over here and up to 4 significant figures, so 1 2 3 and 4 we have to remove from here, and we will check this number is more than 5, so we will add 1 in this 6, and our answer will be 157.7, and this will be 1 mark question which we have done. Now next is question number 24. Yes, 24 says the scatter diagram shows information about the marks a group of students got in a science test and in a math test. So math test is marks are on this side and science test marks are on this side. Jamie got a mark of 34 in the science test using scatter diagram. Find an estimate for Jamie's mark in the math test. Basically, what we can do, we can draw a line of best fit first to estimate, and for that one what we can do, we can draw a line of best fit. So this is too thick, so I'll be drawing this line of best fit. So this will be the line of best fit, and we have to check for 34 marks in science. So 34, we will have to check the reference for 34, and the reference for 34 is like this one, and similarly we can check the reference for the math marks, and this will be 39. So our answer will be 39. This was estimate, so answer to this question is always a range, so don't worry, but you will have to do accurately. Now question number 25. The table gives information about the times taken in seconds by 18 students to run a race. This is the time, these seconds, and these are the frequencies. The ranges are provided and these are the frequencies. Work out an estimate for the mean time. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. So what we will do, we will take the mid time. So mid time we can add over here, and so this will be 5 plus 10 will be 15, so 15 divided by 2 will be equal to 7.5. so this will be mid of this one will be 7.5. Similarly, mid of this will be 12.5, so directly this is 7.5, 7.5, this will be 12.5. For this one it will be 17.5, for this one it will be 22.5. So after finding these midpoints, now we can go for the mean value, and mean value will be equal to what? So sigma fx, basically what will the formula will be? Mean is equal to sigma fx divided by sigma f. So this is the formula which we will be using over here, and this will be 7.5 multiplied by the frequency which is 1, so this one plus next will be 12.5 and multiplied by the frequency which is 2, plus next will be 17.5 and multiplied by 7, last one will be 22.5 and multiply by 8 and whole divided by the total of frequencies, and total of frequencies will be 8 plus 7 plus 2 plus 1, and this is equal to 18. So we can simplify, and this will be, we can write in fractions 7.5. Basically we will write in brackets 7.5 into 1, and plus next will be 12.5 multiplied by 2. We missed bracket once again, so we will be moving here to put the bracket, and again we can mm, we can add bracket over here, this. Now plus next will be 17.5 multiplied by 7 bracket close, and plus again bracket 22.5 and multiply by 8. Hopefully we have written everything correct. So divided by 8 will be equal to 18.611. 18.61111. So we can, they're saying answer should be in three significant figures. So three significant figures will be what? 18.6. So we can write 18.6 seconds. This will be our answer for this one. Now question number 26. This is saying, yes, unit conversion basically, and unit conversion we will be doing very easily, like this one, 37 centimeter cube. We can write centimeters, centimeters and centimeters. So this is we can even write multiplication sign also. So this is 37 centimeter cube. To convert it into millimeters, so this centimeter, to convert this centimeter into millimeter, we will multiply by 10, because there are 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. And to convert this centimeter into millimeter, we will again multiply by 10, and this one similarly we will be converting into millimeter. And this will be what, 3 7 and 3 zeros, and millimeter into millimeter will be millimeter cube. So this will be 37000. One more question which we have easily done. Now question number 27. 27 says Nimar was driving to a hotel. He looked at his sat nav at 13:30. So time is this one, and distance to destination is this one. And Nimar arrived at the hotel at this time. Work out average speed of the car from this to this one. You must show all your working. So time difference is what? This is basically the time taken. And distance covered is this one. So speed is equal to distance over time. So we can write formula, we can write speed is equal to distance over time, and distance is what? Distance is 65 miles. So answer we have to provide in miles per hour. So 65 miles is the distance, and time provided, time taken is 1448 minus 1330. So I'm giving you the easiest way to solve this question, and you will have to follow this. And now we will use calculator for this. 65 we will write like this, and time we will be writing 14 hours and 48 minutes minus 13 hours and 30 minutes, like this, by using time button. And this will be, this will provide us 50. Directly we got answer 50 miles per hour. We can write like this one. miles per hour like this. Over here also we can write 50 miles per hour. This was 4 mark question. Now you can ask the question that how we will get 4 marks for this working. So what you can do, you can add a step over here. What will be that step? Whatever we have done for this denominator portion, time calculation, you can use calculator for this time calculation and write separately, and that will be additional step 1448 minus 1330, and this one you can write 14 hours and 48 minutes minus 13 hours and 30 minutes, and this is equal to 1 hour 18 minutes. So you can write as 1 hours and 18 minutes like this one. So this will be your 1 hour 18 minutes you can provide over here. If you want to double check, we can divide 65 divided by answer and we will get 50. Basically 50 will be our answer. So this is the time which we have provided. So this will be additional step to ensure that there will be no deduction of marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 28, which says write this number in standard form. To write in standard form, what we will be doing, 3 2 4 6 1 2 3 4 zeros, and we can consider decimal over here. Now we can jump decimal after first non-zero number. So how many jumps we will be taking? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 jumps to the left. So it will be 3.246 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 7, and this will be our final answer. 3.246 into 10 raised to the power 7. This will be the final answer. Now write this number as ordinary number. So we'll be 10 raised to the power minus 3. So we'll be shifting decimal to the right. So it will be 496. Decimal is over here, so 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump. So decimal will reach here and we'll add zeros and our answer will be 0.00496. Hopefully you understood this. So 0.00496, you can write direct answer. This whole working I provided for your explanation. Hopefully you understood this. Now next part, Asma was asked to compare the following two numbers. A is this one, B is this one. She says this is bigger than this, as A is A is bigger than B. So is Asma correct? You must give a reason for your answer, and our answer will be no. Why no? Because 10 raised to the power 9, this one is bigger than this. So is bigger in B. So this one mm, then in A, or this one is sufficient, I think so. Question number 29. The diagram shows a regular pentagon and a parallelogram. Diagram is provided. Work out the size of the angle marked X. You must show all your working. So what we can do, we want to reach to this angle. First of all, uh, we will calculate this complete angle. I'll change the color. So we will calculate this angle. To calculate this angle, what we will do, we will check for the exterior angle, and this exterior angle will be 360 divided by the number of sides. So number of sides are 5 in the pentagon, so we'll divide it by 5, and this will be equal to 360 divided by 5 will be 72 degrees. So we can write here 72. So this angle is 72 degrees, and this will be the remaining angle. This one will be remaining angle, which we can write 180 minus answer is equal to 108. So 108 degrees is the interior angle. So in this one, what we can do, we know that this complete angle is 108 because this is regular pentagon. They have mentioned regular pentagon. Regular pentagon means all sides and angles are equal in the pentagon. And now we can consider this straight line. So this angle will be how much? This angle will be 180 minus 180 minus 117 is equal to 63. So this angle is 63 degrees and this angle will also be 63 degrees, and x will be 108 minus 63. So 108 degrees minus 63 degrees will be equal to 108 minus answer is equal to 45 degrees. So A will be equal to 45 degrees. This is what we have done. This was 4 mark question which we have easily understood and done also. So this is 45 degrees. Degree symbol is already there, so I'm removing degree symbol. Now we can move to the question number 30. Question 30 says uh, A is the shape of a quarter circle of radius 15 centimeter. B is the shape of a circle. B is circle. A is quarter circle and radius is 15 centimeter for this quarter circle. The area of A is 9 times the area of B. This is basically important information which we will be utilizing and show that the radius of B is 2.5. So area is what? Area of circle. Area of area of A will be what? This will be 4 times circle. So pi r square is area of circle. So 1 by 4 quarter circle will, this will be area, and r is already provided 15 centimeters. So we will write pi r square mean 15 squared divided by 4, and this will be equal to this will be equal to how much? So pi will be this one, and 15 squared and divided by 4 is equal to, basically we have to write over here multiplication symbol. So it will be 225 over 4 pi in the decimal format, 176.71. 176.71. This will be centimeter square because this is area. Now area of B, area of B will be what? Area of B will be they are saying area of B is 9 times. Show that the radius of the, okay, A is 9 times the area of B. So we can divide this by 9. Basically divided by 9 will be equal to 25 over 4 pi. So what we can do, we can write 176.71 divided by 9 will be equal to 225 over 4 pi, and this in decimal format will be equal to 19.63. And answer we can provide in 4 significant figures or 3 significant figures. It's not mentioned, so this will be centimeter squared. Now what we have to show that the radius of B is 2.5. So area is this one, area of the circle is this one. So we know that pi r square is equal to, in terms of pi we can write like this. So area is equal to this. So pi we can cancel on both sides, so we can cancel pi on this side and this side. So r square is equal to 25 by 4, which will be r square. R will be equal to square root of 25 by 4, which is equal to Square root of 25 over 4 will be equal to 2.5. So 2.5 centimeter. This is the radius of this circle B, which we have used. This one basically, this is 2.5 centimeter, which is done. So this was basically the last question of this 80 marks paper, which we have already done. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and don't forget to subscribe the channel and press bell icon if you like the video. And if you want these type of videos also in future, then you will have to press bell icon so that you will be getting notification for incoming videos as well. Recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching.